Hi, this is Brian from the Guitar Factory OC.com. Today I'm going to show you how to play Garth Brooks' Friends in Low Places. Okay, here's the iconic intro. I'll play it first for you, then I'll break it exactly down for you. Alright, first thing we're going to do, put the capo on fret number 2, and the first chord we're going to use is the G major chord. But we're only going to pick out, or what they call arpeggiate, a few of the notes. Pick out the low E first, skip down to the open D, then down to the open G, and then the open B. That's all we need for the first bar. Okay. Next chord is this G sharp diminished 7. I know it sounds complicated, and it kind of is, but if you practice, you'll be able to get this. It's the magic chord of this whole beginning that sets the tone of the song. All right, so let me show this up close so we can break down exactly where to put your fingers. So I put my ring finger on the 4th fret of the low E, pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the D, pinky on the 4th fret of the G, and then that middle on the B string on the 3rd fret. Okay, the other way we can do this if you want, you can use your middle finger on that 4th fret, bar the 3rd fret, and then have your ring finger on the 4th fret of the G. Okay, you can try both ways to see which one works for you. I prefer that 4-fingered option there. And keep in mind, when I'm picking this too, I kind of build it as I go. So to increase your speed and make the smoothness of the tempo, you could build each note as you pick it, and that will make it a little bit easier than getting it all planted, then picking it. So you got the G, G sharp diminished 7. Next one is the A minor 7. Okay, that one is the open A, 2nd fret of the D string, open G, pointer finger on the 1st fret of the B, and then we're going to do the same picking where we just pick A, D, G, B, come back to the G, and then pinky on the 3rd fret of that high E. Put that all together. And then the last chord is a D major, and we're going to pick the first 3 strings. And this last high E string, it's usually on the 2nd fret, we're going to hit it open first, and then hammer it on that 2nd fret where it goes in the D chord. So, all right, all together. This song's such a crowd pleaser. I get a great opportunity to play this song every weekend with my band out here in Nashville, and the crowd always goes crazy for it. Drop me a comment below. Tell me why you love this song too, and hopefully you can learn this thing all the way through, play it with your friends and family as well. All right, in the verses of the song, we're going to do that same picking style, but we're going to double a couple of the chords and do them twice. So let's start with that G again as he starts to sing Blame It All on My Roots. G just the way we picked it. Still go to that G sharp diminished 7, A minor 7, but then you're going to repeat that. Onto the D major, repeat that, and back to the G. And again. Okay, so blame it all on my roots, should have been roots, ruining it like tire fair. Okay, for the second half of the verse, we're going to continue the same chords. G, G sharp diminished 7, A minor 7, but then we're going to put in here a C minor chord. Now, we're going to either do the bar chord version of it, which is on that 3rd fret. You bar the 3 and put that A minor shape underneath it. If bar chord's still a little bit tricky for you, you can do the easy version of the C minor by just putting the ring finger on the G string, 6th fret, or 5th fret, sorry, and then the B string, 4th fret, high E, 3rd fret. You can do that as well. And then we're going to do this D major for the build-up into the chorus. So let me put that into the words, some context here. So he's got the saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne, and then I toasted you. Now the chorus kicks in. We're going to be going into a strumming pattern now instead of doing that arpeggiated picking, and we're going to do this strumming pattern for each measure of the song. It's down, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, real classic one. If you don't know that pattern, really get used to it because it's in so many songs and fits into songs that are 4 beats per measure like that. So we're going to use that G chord and we're going to do 4 measures of it. So I got friends. 2, 3, 4, A minor 7, sway twice, and the D, I'll be okay, twice, back to G, on social, 3, 4, Oasis, and I got friends, A minor, D, right back to G places. If you have trouble switching chords fast like that, check out my other video on how to switch chords easier. I have a lot of tips and tricks you can do if that's a little bit tricky for you to keep it flowing with the strumming and changing of those chords. Hey, when it comes to online guitar courses, I know there's a bunch out there, but I've created one that actually models my private one-on-one lessons as if you were in the room with me. I've designed it in the same way that I give all my students that great pathway that makes sure there's no gaps in your learning or missing pieces when you want to become a great, well-rounded guitar player. So check out the link in the description below. You can actually get access to your free quick start course today.